What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike, and today we need to discuss the new patch. To put it simply, what's changed? If you enjoy the content, drop a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think has shifted, what we can expect that's a little bit different. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? Are you indifferent? But I'm not gonna hold you up, and I've been live streaming a ton of FIFA. Whether you're watching on Twitch or Facebook, I just wanna throw that out there. If you wanna watch me play live, or you wanna match up against me, or you just wanna take part in the community, that's where to go. Number one, kickoff goals have been decreased. The way that your team positions themselves defensively is better for kickoffs. They're not as zombie-ish. Does this mean you're never gonna concede a kickoff goal? No, you can still concede kickoff goals. You can still play bad defense. Yes, that is very possible. But in terms of my team will not react. I cannot switch players. Everybody is stuck in mud. That feel, it's changed. Two, gameplay speed. I see everyone on Twitter and on social media talking about how the game got slower. I just don't feel that. Maybe the gameplay's had some changes in terms of passing and running and just some of the overall movement, both defensively and offensively, which is playing in people's minds. It's got them thinking the game slowed down, but I just don't relate to that. When I'm analyzing these matches, that's just not how I'm feeling. Number three, the passing accuracy has been reduced. And I think this is good. If you recall, before this patch, people just held the ball against you all game. That's how my FUT Champs experience has been. Because they had this major imbalance between defensive pressure and the ease of making accurate passes or swinging the ball side to side. And I'm not saying that that's done, that you're not gonna see bullshit during the weekend league. However, I think the passing reduction in terms of some of that accuracy is going to be good for the long term. Now, I understand if you're not happy about that at times because pro players should not be making unforced errors, at least not with their passes. Number four, the types of crosses and angles have also shifted a little bit. I might put out another tutorial because I love crossing. I'm a big supporter because my crossing is not random and I take pride in being able to pick out good passes. I don't whip in many crosses, but my percentage of scoring crosses is very high, and that's why I like putting out those tutorials and discussing crossing and wing play with all you guys at home. A little side piece to go with the crossing is that the goalkeeper's animations on certain crosses has also shifted in terms of some of their catching. You may have noticed this animation when you're whipping in crosses thinking it's going to get to the back post. We're used to seeing them parry that, and sometimes they're going to catch those now. Number five, and perhaps my most favorite thus far, is the tackling system on defense is much quicker. Let me elaborate. Pre-patch, it didn't benefit you to tackle manually that often because if you missed, your player did that lunge and he was out. He was not going to be able to recover. It would have major impact for that defensive sequence, and it shouldn't necessarily be that way. Now, post-patch, if you go for a tackle and you don't get it, your player's up and moving and grooving, you can still track back with him. You can still make a recovery. I personally like this because it rewards players for anticipation both on tackles and interceptions, just recovery in general. If you're thinking faster than your opponent, you get more chances to make that big tackle, to make that play. And with all this being said, I've also noticed if you don't know what you're doing on defense, that means the offensive player is now capable of kind of running around that defender, which is good. A lot of people are complaining because they can no longer track back blindly with no plan whatsoever and win versus some of the better competition. I feel like a skill gap's actually increased a little bit. I could be wrong, maybe I'm speaking too early. I know a lot of people feel the vice versa on that, and we didn't have a big skill gap before, but I think that it's getting a little bit bigger just because you're getting rewarded for more manual activity both offensively and defensively. That wraps us up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. It is free, my friends. Until next time, peace.